May the memory of their family and friends remind them of their support, regardless of outcome, united with them in the spirit of love.
May they all be honest and insightful and able to give a true record of what they have learned. May any disappointment be accepted with grace and joy, accompanied with humility.
In this time of anxiety, O loving God, grant my friend peace of mind. We pray for the examiners as well as that they may be wise in their questioning, so that it will allow for a true accounting of our friends' learning and understanding. God, bestow them peace and assurance, so that they might do the best they are able, regardless of what they might be. I ask this prayer in your name. Amen.
India, our country, often called as the Golden Bird, is a grand open-air museum of treasures, where its invincible forts and palaces,
rich culture and heritage,
beauty and natural resources,
music and dance,
art and craft are on a display for the world to capture the real essence of this magical land.
I wish there could be a similar treasure box that encompasses sweet and bitter memories of our friends, our teachers, and above all, our school.
Well then, you got to cheer, my friend, because this year onwards, Sunbeam Varuna embarks a new tradition of beholding a time capsule.
That would be a commemoration of various items, physically as well as emotionally attached to the outgoing batch of class 12. I would request Sir and Ma'am to kindly peruse through the treasure box for the session 2013-14, going to be preserved in the premises of Sunbeam Varuna.
And farewell, the word itself means farewell. So I wish all the class 12 students with lot of blessings, फूलो फलो, खुश रहो, आबाद रहो, successful रहो. Okay, with these blessings, and also for your class 12, all the best for your exams, and may God fulfill all your aspirations and dreams. I wish my blessings alone would work. but it won't happen. You have to work very hard. As they say, God helps those who help themselves. I wish you all the success. Thank you and Jai Hind, children.
Very good morning and Jai Hind, one and all present here. A group of perfectly elevated and self-poised individuals constitute class 12A. Single-minded and get able to solve that intricate puzzles, these students never appear to be losing their firm grip on values and culture we try to inculcate in the students. They were here with us for 3 days in a week, but their energy and enthusiasm stay made the most for the last time. I would also like to congratulate the students who transmitted the Sunbeam values and culture to those who joined us later. Calculated approach and unfalling determination leaves me with a feeling that their future is going to be as promising as their performance. Their upcoming years will be much brighter than today, in the same firmament under different roofs. May they all stay blessed. Thank you and Jai Hind.
साइलेंट हो जाऊं।
Jai to one and all present over here. Today, in an emotionally surcharged atmosphere where you reminisce the time as a schoolboy or a schoolgirl, the various achievements, ups and downs, and success which helped you in shaping up your personality and your destiny. All of you have been a great and an exuberant team. You are an amalgamation of excellence and discipline. Today, you stand here at the threshold of leaving your alma mater to begin a new chapter of your life. Keep the light of Sunbeam always kindled in your heart. My hearty wishes to all of you, and may you achieve success in all walks of life. Thank you and Jai.
क्या हमको नहीं जाना है गुरुस्तान?
अरे छोरे बावड़ा हो गए कि हम पुलिस वाले हमारे लिए क्या दिन के 12 क्या रात के 12?
पर रात के 12 चोरियों है वो तो पुलिस का क्या कार्टून चला रहे
है talking about 12C to be a class. Very clearly depicts reverberations. When we walk into a class each year, we find different set of individuals sitting. We always have a different experience, different feeling. And somewhere undercurrent, there lies that deep emotion, the feeling, the attachment. And this very moment, when we have to realize that all the students were as dear to us as any other batch could be, there will always be special feelings for each batch, each individual. There will be 49 individuals, and each of you a special individual for me. That's why this year's Reverberations, I would not say like other years, I would say is going to be the most special year for me in terms of experience of teaching, in terms of finding a class of which I was made the class teacher, in terms of the students who were ready to learn, in terms of curiosity you all always reflected through your behavior, and in terms of obedience that we should. Time flows like a soothing breeze. Separation is a storm of roiling breeze. Renders you a mix of feelings. The hurt points leaves your eyes reeling to overcome the incinerations and celebrate even the unnerving flames. This is what makes the real life. Is there some courage helps in this struggle. When time is untamed, when time is irreversible, let us be together and bid a felicitous adieu. Farewell, deep of fleeting moment, the feel of deja vu. Thank you.
Honorable members of the management, honorable teachers, and my very dear friends. I, Aryaman Shukla, the head boy of the batch of 2013 and 14 of Sunbeam School Varuna, address you all for the final time at this moment. It has been an experience beyond description, beyond words in Sunbeam School Varuna. I am confident the journey that I have had for the past 2 years could only be possible in such great environment, with such great friends, and above all, with such great teachers to seek education under their guidance. I would primarily express my gratitude towards the management who posed enough trust in me to give me the responsibility to be the leader of the Students' Council. I hope, sir and ma'am, that I have been able to reciprocate the task with my efforts and with the aid of an able Students' Council. I feel tremendous joy to have been leader of the batch which definitely possesses some of the brightest youth. I think it would be highly ungrateful of me at this moment not to acknowledge the tremendous contribution our teachers have had on us, and particularly me, in grooming me and making me what I am today, from a simple boy to the head boy. I feel tremendous joy to also congratulate all my prefects and council members for giving their 100% for making this experience the one of my life. And lastly, I would also like to apologize for any mistake if I have committed, knowingly or unknowingly. I was sorry. As they say, you have to look forward. But can you stop looking backwards? Really? Sunbeam will be etched in my brain, in my heart, in my soul, till my death. What I feel is quite emotional at this moment. But as they say, you've got to leave one place to move on to another. So this is the time of separation, but the memories of Sunbeam, the duty, devotion and discipline will forever stay with me. For years and miles will take us away, but in our hearts we'll never forget the Sunbeam of our childhood days. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Why does it take a minute to say hello and forever to say goodbye? Chairman Sir, Director Ma'am, Deputy Director Ma'am are the dignitaries, Principal Sunbeam Varuna, Vice Principals, teachers, and my dear friends. I can always remember the time back when I was a small 5-year-old kid, whimpering and struggling with my mother about not joining the school. And here I am, draped in a sari at the edge of my 14 years of school life. I'm all nervous but still determined for the future endeavors. I joined Sunbeam Varuna back in class 11. I'm eager to showcase my abilities in a whole of hundreds of talented students. Moreover, this was my first time in a co-ed school, and I had previously studied in an all-girls school in Missouri. The task appeared challenging, but not impossible. Within no time, I found myself running along the corridors of Sunbeam Varuna, speeches, debates, discussions, odyssey, and whatnot. I was privileged to be allotted the post of Vice Discipline Head that very year. I never knew I could match up to the tunes of Indian classical music and never thought in my wildest dreams to be capable enough to compete in the districts and win laurels for my school. Foremost, I would like to thank our Chairman Sir and Director Ma'am for building such an institution which is a beautiful blend of intellect and virtues. A tree cannot survive without strong and valiant roots. And today, I take this opportunity to thank our Deputy Director Ma'am for catering to this huge family tree of not just Varuna, but of 80 able institutions. No words can really compile our principal, Mr. Sampson's persona. It's from him I learned not to bitter over life's disappointment and let go of the past and recognize that every day won't be sunny. And when you find yourself in the darkness of despair, it's only in the night, dark of the night, that you see the stars, and those stars lead you back home. Anupama ma'am, I have to confess something today. I was and am still a bit fearful of you. I do not exactly fear you as an individual, but I fear the expectations that you had from me. But sometimes, fear does bring out the best in you. And thank you, ma'am, for making me push my own boundary limits. Whenever I was busy scribbling during the exam, a familiar and reassuring voice puckered my ears. Without looking up, and I smiled and said to myself, Ipshita ma'am, I wonder how she never runs short of optimism and encouragement. Beta, you can do it. I will help you, but even if you don't succeed, you at least challenge yourself for once. These were the words of our coordinator, Manju ma'am, the motherly figure for standing by me through thick and thin, and Sharon sir and the able batch of council members for instilling confidence in me through tumultuous and challenging times of being a head girl. I was privileged to be a part of the first batch of humanities and blessed to have a friend who was in a teacher's disguise. She has been a class teacher for 2 consecutive years and protected her children just as a mother does. By now, I'm sure you might have all guessed who I'm talking about. Thank you, Azra ma'am, for being one of a kind. There is endless numbers of teachers to thank to, but if I do not stop here, we wouldn't be able to have the farewell ahead. You know, that's the thing about farewell speeches. At the beginning, you do not know where to start, and soon, you cannot decide where to end. But my farewell speech would be exactly incomplete without thanking the bus drivers and the conductors, the bhaiyas and the didis for bringing very imperative needs and aiding to those. Richard Bach says, can miles truly separate you from your friends? If you want to be with someone you really adore, aren't you already there? At this watershed moment of the lives of my class 12 fellow mates, I'm reminded of the great words of Reverberations, where the mind is without fear. I wish you a mental cosmos where you are confident individuals, not scared to do the most uphill task. As it is rightly said, they can, who feel they can. With this, I, Deepika Kapoor, the head girl for the session 2013-14, pledge, along with my classmates, to uphold the ethics of the Sunbeamian and emerge as powerful individuals, keeping the Sunbeam flag flying high. As I always say, and will say it again, once a Sunbeamian, always a Sunbeamian. Thank you, Anjali.
1.5% over year. The class 12 batch 2013-14 is all about the faith and belief. These students showed how self-belief and confidence infused with perseverance can surprise everyone. Students able with multiplicity of intelligence, a little deeper, and faith of expectation a notch higher by virtue of their concrete achievements. 12 students have passion, and their passion will carry them forward to their desired destination. Best of luck, Jai Hind.
When exams are over and you're waiting for an answer, it will be nerve-wracking for some, elating for others. You have passed your boat, but you don't yet know whether you have done enough to get into your dream college or university.
Reflecting times like those, here comes the M trio of Malvika, Manasvi and Mayuri, accompanied by the H duo of Himanshu and Hemant in a choreography.
speaking of Sunbeam School, Varuna?
Yes.
Congratulations, miss. Your dreams of joining AIMS has come true. Your counseling session begins on 1 June 2014, so please come with your original documents.
Students of class 12 to come up on the stage and share their experiences.
I call upon Srijit Mishra, Monishree and Ishita Dee to come here and share their experiences.
These years they have been just amazing, great. I've learned a lot. I've been to various international platforms and competed against teams that held such great potential. I've been to reflections and we got the championship trophy and those moments were amazing. I've been to Odyssey last year
really memorable. From Rashmi ma'am, then to Aarti ma'am, and then Principal sir, all has been a really wonderful and thankful experience for me. I would thank all my teachers for teaching me these important values of life that I have become the person I am. Thank you.
Well, words don't come easy to me when it comes to speaking on an occasion like this. I have always feared the day when I'll be amongst those leaving this institution forever, and perhaps the time has come for me to make a transition from present to history. Perhaps what makes it more difficult is the fact that we are leaving behind the care and guidance of the ever-respectful teachers and the love from the friends, only to find all these memories shrunk into a handful of experiences. My only message to my juniors is that if our batch has done something good, do learn from us, and any mistakes that we have done, discard them. My parting lines would be none other than चिरागों को आंखों में महफूज करके रख लो, दूर तक रात ही रात होगी, मुसाफिर हो तुम, मुसाफिर हैं हम, कहीं किसी मोड़ पर फिर मुलाकात होगी. Thank you and Jai Hind, and have a nice day.
Sunbeam Varuna is the very reason for what I am today. From the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank all the teachers who saw the potential in me and gave me the opportunities to showcase them all. Not only in co-curriculars, I here got a chance to enhance myself in academics too. Undoubtedly, I am going to miss every little thing of our school. I really wonder why the most awesome moments make the memories that hurt the most. I'm really gonna miss this entire school life a lot. I walk out as a confident Sunbeam there now. Thank you.
also, unfair of me to just identify with one section, as I believe that I'm a children teacher. So as I'm connected to each one of you, of each and every student of class 12, because of my CIC classes. So, and of course, I have been the class teacher of humanities for 2 consecutive years, and the emotional bond and the connect, it's unforgettable. What I want to say is, just begin with that, I am proud of each and every one of you. And not because of your academic performance, you have proved that you can strike the balance as humanities students, you have been the top, and also between the extracurricular activities. But because of, I find something unique in each one of you, and it was a learning experience, so thank you. I would like to thank all the students, because I have learned from each one of you. I have written a poem on you. It's in Hindi, and Manju ma'am asked me, and thanks to Anupama ma'am to recite this poem. It includes the names of all the 18 students of humanities class. It's just I try to put my emotions into the words. It is, कैसे भुला पाऊंगी मैं हंसी के वो फुवारे, वो मधुर गूंज जिसका आशय समझते हैं सिर्फ हम और तुम, तुम्हारे संगीत की अंतरा और बोल की बन जाती हूँ अपना निहारिका, सुनती हूँ श्रुति के स्पंदन को, विस्मित हूँ तुम्हारी ज्योतिका की प्रगति के मोल से, वो चिड़ियों सी चहचहाहट में गो ऋत्विक रोहित वैभव जाफर, अपनी धुन अपनी तरंग में मगन शाम्भवी व ताहिरा, कक्षा को शोभित करती मान्या कोकिला मई गीतिका, नृत्य के लय पर थिरकती जबिंदा, एक स्वप्निल सी चुप्पी सादे इशिता, कहाँ भूल पाऊंगी मैं सृजन के अथाह सागर को जो रोज रच रही है एक सौम्य रचना, तुम सब जो मुझ में कहीं मौजूद हो के लिए यही है कामना, मन हर अभिलाषा को पूरा करना, मन में रखकर प्रेम भावना। थैंक यू।
Responsible towards both himself and his motherland. In the same way, a member of council bears the onus of making fruitful contributions to himself and to the seat of learning. Thus, he barely has time to entertain human form, indolence. At this moment of reading our will, we are proud that we have spent our best to actions. We, through our actions, will seek to share magnificent praises we receive from our school fraternity and the visitors on myriad occasions. The praises were also our most valuable possessions. Today we wishfully want to share with them with whom our path shine and motivation, our worthy principal, without whom our chevrons and stripes would be mere unjustified decorations on us. We vacate the state of actions, desiring that the nature of discipline and self-improvement be carried further by our descendant to where all unhealthy frailties have no excess. This is our will.
Now, we request the monitors and representatives from all sections of class 12 to come up and sign the school will to carry forward with dignity.
Good afternoon, students. Once again, I just want to congratulate you all for completing your schooling life. This is the end of the schooling life, and just as you go into the real world, let me warn you rather that no one will be there to guide you or to make choices for you. There will be no bell which will ring at 6 o'clock to wake you up. There will be no time for you when you are going to eat your food. There will be no guidance, or there will be no wardens telling you which company to get into and which people to avoid. Those are the choices which you will have to make. There will be no one telling you how many hours you are studying every day. That choice you will have to make. There will be no uniform for you. You will decide what clothes are appropriate for you to wear and what not, and how to spend and invest your time in your friends and in your other hobbies. So please make those choices. We are assuming now that you have reached a stage where you can make those choices for yourself. I hope that we have trained you at Sunbeam, with the ethos and with all the principles of Sunbeam of duty, devotion and discipline. So I'm sure that you will be carrying it and displaying integrity. Even when nobody is watching you, you will be investing time in the things which matter and which will make you a better person, the way we have envisioned you. Thank you and Jai Hind.
And reflect the colors of this joy celebration. We present
proud badge of class 12 with a very, very heavy heart at Varuna. I do want to take the name of a person who's made headlines for India. Who is this? Satyanarayana, right. Why do you think I want to talk to you about Satyanarayana? CEO of Microsoft, the fourth biggest, the largest technology firm in the world. Which school is Satyanarayana from? From Hyderabad Public School. From the Hyderabad Public School. A school hardly people had ever heard of, and today it's on the map of India. That's what one individual student can do for the alma mater. And this is what I expect each one of you all to do. Our efforts may not be able to take the school to those heights which you can do when you prove a point to the rest of the world that sitting in one corner in Varanasi, coming out of a school like Sunbeam, I can conquer the world and put Sunbeam on the world map. You are not only going to make us admins, teachers proud, you're going to make your alma mater, the institution you belong to, proud. All the best in life to all the Satyanarayanas sitting in front of me. Make it big, keep the Sunbeam flag flying high. All the best, thank you and Jai.
Ma'am, with your consent, can we bury this box in the grounds of Sunbeam School as a part of memory and to reopen it on 27th of November 2024 at the alumni meet.
Reverberations 2014. The award this year goes to Miss Arjita Singh. Very good afternoon and Jai Hind. To the class of 2014, you'll always be known as the class of 2014, and that's the name you should call yourself when you write on Facebook or on social sites, and you'll all write, "Hi class of 2014, hello," and we all get together with that name. The word is yours, nobody will prompt you. Nobody will tell you to get up at 6 o'clock. Nobody will ask you to be on time. But if you have learned something in school days, and believe me, school time is the only time when you learn something. So congratulations of graduating the class of 2014. Our blessings, our love to you. Come back to us every time with your achievements. Meet us, have a message for your juniors, bring laurels for your city, for your parents. God bless. Our prayers with you.
I also join hands with Sir in wishing all of you a very, very happy future. Make a difference to whichever company you join, whichever home you go, whichever work you take. Try to make a difference there. And whatever you have done in your childhood, like in your school days, never think that yes, I was a mediocre, or maybe I got a retest, or I'm not a very good scholar, I didn't get 90%. But the day you decide that from now onwards, I'll take a U-turn, I'll work hard and I'll make a difference, and I'm sure, I'm very confident that you'll be able to. So don't give up. This is my message. We still love you and there are a lot of blessings for you. God bless.
I take your name. Blessed to treasure my school, named as a place to learn and grow, to continue to mold myself into an individual of wit and grit, to keep my spirit high amidst the high and lows of life, to light up the dark corner of ignorance knowledge, to promise allegiance to my flag and to one indivisible Indian Republic, to protect the earth and to respect the wealth of life upon it, to honor the dignity of every member of our global family. One planet, one people, one world, in harmony with peace, justice and freedom for all. Now you will say, we take a pledge. Thank you.
so much for everything.
We'll come back.
Sure.